6% is crazy. I had to double check. I had to double check. It's only 6%. Hey guys, Colby here. Welcome back to another video. Summons again today. We're gonna go for it because I'm gonna try and get the 5-star awakening for Tholnir. I do want that because we also have the coalition event. It's gonna give me some extra points. It's very grindy, this coalition event. You gotta do the repeat quests tons of times and then the arenas, and that's the only way to get all the way the rewards all the way here, right? I think the biggest thing about this is basically the mythic book for me. So on this account at least, I want to get it. I'll need to do the summons. There's a few events that are very annoying, but you can do them with a lower energy. Like we had the very recent spider tournament, right? You can do that with demons, but you can do the lowest difficulty that you want and just get through it and waste your energy. That's what I did, honestly, without having to rebuild all my demon spawn just for this one. I just did spider 20, got the amount of points I needed, and then just forgot about it. There's ice golem, there's arenas. These are way easier, so I'd rather not waste a lot of time rebuilding my team for these. And then the same thing with the event dungeon, guys. If you can't beat the highest difficulty, you don't have to beat the highest difficulty. That's the way it goes. So I'm gonna do the remaining summons. I'll need like 7 sacreds only. There's none of the voids that interest me here, so I'm not going to use my voids. I've got 72, so I'm saving them up for the future. And primals, I had like 6 or 7. I tried for Kurosa offline, didn't get her, obviously. That would have been something to talk about. And then only the sacreds here are interesting. For Balar, the Lost and Sylvan Watchers, I think Balar has an interesting addition to the utility that you want to have for, let's say, Chimera. He's got poison sensitivity, shield, which he applies before attacking, so this actually allows him to survive a little bit. Leech debuff, that helps for Chimera. Activates all poisons, helps for Chimera with the damage. Increase accuracy, helps for applying debuffs. Decrease resistance, again. And then poisons. So all of these are actually trials for the Chimera. So I'm gonna try and get him on this account and the other account that I have. So 7 sacreds is all I'm gonna try with. Honestly, it's all about luck, but whatever. I'll get the 3,500 needed for the summoning event. There's that. So what do I get today? I don't know, but Juliana's comes up right out the gate. Not that interesting, but gonna work out. I think Umatogi. I think this one is it the one with the revive? No, it's just a self buff. Forgot which one I was thinking right now, but there's one Shadow King that I want that has a revive, at least for an epic. It helps me with the Cursed City. Vala out there. My God, I'm gonna get nothing. Got four sacreds left, but I did get lucky with the sacreds lately, so I think it's just I'm paying back the tax, you know. Urticata is not bad actually for like a damage dealer for clan boss. Has some uses because poison sensitivity, hex. It can be useful, but because she applies hex, she can also place more debuffs whether this champion or an ally lands a critical hit. So very interesting passive. So that's how the hex helps her. Doesn't work for the Hydra though, which is what you would expect. Kalia, and then 2 left. Right, let's see. I pick up Adriel, and then the final one before we jump onto the next account is okay. A bunch of epics, Berkoff, them all formed. Actually, is interesting passive. Whenever this champion attacks, heals all allies except this champion by 20% of the damage received. So pretty interesting. If you compare him to Vogoth on how that heals happens, but just like that, I think I picked up all the points. And to get an idea how many points I have so far, whether I've missed an event, I can jump and check. But I don't think I've missed any events. So we've got June 20th. I'm almost at 1,000 points. This is where you want to be, like getting the relic minimum. But if you check on the news tab, guys, you'll see they have it, I believe, stated here how many points you can get. 1,050 by June 22nd. So 1,050 by June 22nd. So I'm 70 points away. But Still have 2 more days, and I think that's the Ice Golem and the Classic Arena. Then there's 700 remaining through that all the way to July 1st, which I don't care because you can lose up to 250 points. So I can actually miss some events as the time goes, and I should be okay with it, right? All right, okay, let's jump on to the other account, see how that goes. Okay, back with more summons. We're gonna have, again, 7 summons here. Balar, looking for Balar on this account is strictly Chimera, although I do have like a really end game Chimera team on this one. If you've seen my video before, you've seen I do 17 trials and like 300 million on Ultra Nightmare. Or is it 250 to 300? Somewhere there. It's a good chunk of points needed for the clan, but with Balar, I think I can hit really high trials because of the poisons. The problem is I'm not sure if he's gonna compare with damage wise, and I need to do like 8 billion damage, 8 billion points per Chimera rotation per week in order to get the maximum amount of benefit on this account. So we'll see. Let's go 7 secrets. It's whatever. It's whatever. We'll see. Balar, Dilaja, okay. It's interesting, Dilaja. She actually helps you counterattack with... Oh, there it is. No way! My God, there he is. Yes, there we go. Okay, chat. Guys, I didn't expect this, but yes. The shield, poison sensitivity, leech, poison activation, decrease resistance, increase accuracy. All of this is going to work together. I wonder how it's going to compare, though. Can't believe I hit the progressive. And I'm not sure why the counter went up to 20x now when I did get the champion. That's so funny, actually. All right, regrouping my thoughts. I want to show you guys the Chimera team just so that you guys get an idea, right, on how the Chimera team is. By the way, let's check on the chests. Let's see before we carry on with the summons. I'll do like more. Maybe I'll get something like an empowerment for him. Still need awakening though. No chance. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. I was waiting for the circular gemstone, the one that gives you more damage on bosses, and I thought it was this, but it's not. I do have this one. I do have the 2 mythicals. I just don't have the actual one that helps you with boss damage. So this is the team that I use, guys. This is the team that I use, and it's basically Toshiro doing insane amounts of damage. But honestly, if you wanna get max damage, you need the blessing. You need the blessing. Blessing plays so much of a role for Chimera because you just need to ignore so much of the boss's defense. It's just crazy. So even with the champion on his own, without the blessing, which is going to be very random to... I have no words right now because this is a back-to-back on a non-2x, and when I do pull on non-2x, the game just screws me. But Sigmund the High Shield on this account, not that he needs it, but now I have a 25x on Balar. Not that I need that because I also have the champion. But let's carry on. What an insanity. 2 legendaries out of this. Okay. Whatever. I am happy. That's cool. So did 6. This is gonna be number 6. 1 more after that, it's number 7. But you get the idea, guys. How luck changes your account so easily. That 6% is crazy. 6% is crazy. I had to double check. It's only 6%. All right, guys. These were the summons I picked up on the points. I do have Balar now. Balar on this account. I think I'm gonna try and hunt for a blessing. Maybe there's gonna be like a 2x. Probably they're gonna do something like a prism. What do they call them? When they do the prisms here, but for souls, for Balar, that's kind of hard to get Balar, but I guess in the wish list, I should add him now. That's gonna change things up, but let's see. There he is. Gonna add him in there, but it's gonna be very difficult to pick him up. Honestly, it's just so random. But it is what it is. Those were the summons, guys, for the account. I'm not gonna do more. There's no point wasting your summons, especially on non-2x's. Although I did get lucky, it doesn't happen all the time. You saw the main account, you saw this account, very different, same amount of shards. You know, who knows? Who knows? It's just the day. Okay. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.